Okay, here's a video of my Harvard metal typer here. I'm going to show the current configuration that it's in. I've got the middle part spinning freely. I've cleaned most of it up. There's a few little glitches with it. This little lip here, I think this is supposed to be above this part down here. Sometimes it gets below it, and I think it got damaged. So I hope this is right. And the way this works is this locks down into a lower position that makes this thing not catch, right? And then when the coil clicks, it makes this go up, and that allows this to catch like that. So I believe that's right. So let's look at the middle part here where it stamps. Now here's where I've got a bit of a problem. This armature here, which I guess holds a thing on, this can move out of the way like that. And I don't think it's supposed to. There's a slot in this axle down here, and it looks like there's a pin that's supposed to come in maybe from this side off the side, and it's broken off from a set screw in there. I didn't know if it was originally two pieces or what, but there's a little pointy piece of metal that looks like it might have been attached to a set screw down here on the bottom, and it's broken off. So as a result, this thing moves. I don't think it's supposed to. So I think I might need that set screw. So let's put this back where it is, and you can see the assembly does work. So the problem is it's not turning the disc or anything. I don't know if you notice the disc underneath is not turning. So I think there may be a little gear that's off. Let me look at this as I do it. See, nothing is turning down there. But I believe everything else is working okay. You can let me know if it looks unusual. And then let's look at the other side, the eject system. So I'll move this over here. And I believe this part I got working pretty nicely. So we'll see when we pull this. This needs to be tightened down a little bit, but sometimes it seems to stick. I'm not sure what's causing that. But so I believe that's working. My main concern is this armature here. There's a little bit too much of a gap between it and where the coin might be, so I don't think it holds the coin down securely. When I kick this thing in here, the coin kind of slips over it a little bit. So I don't think it fits snugly. So how does this thing go down? Is that this nut that gets tightened down a little bit more that pushes this down further? That's what I'd like to find out. How do you get this thing to push down a little more? That, and then the fact that it moves like this, which I think is probably not what it's supposed to be doing. So those are my main issues right now. Everything else I think I've got working. If there's anything that looks unusual about the machine, see, look at this. This keeps coming up above this. And I assume this is wrong. I assume this has to be underneath this. I don't know why it keeps popping up on the top of it. And then I have trouble getting it back down. I guess, is this supposed to be up when this thing goes? So I don't know, but it's this becomes a problem here, and I'm not exactly sure why. But this gets above this thing, and then it won't work anymore. So it's very frustrating. I don't know if that's what this does, or there's something that holds it up. It's supposed to always stay up, but for some reason it seems to get down underneath it. Is that about the right amount of travel? Or is it supposed to travel more? I don't know. That's where I'm at.